My work on oil sands operations when it comes to the water use in the industry is to come up with different solutions or alternatives for water treatment or reclamation. So they could be the water could be either reused or eventually released back to the receiving environment in a safe manner, both safe to the environment and to the public. My biggest challenge to face is that my work that I do or my research has to focus on the oil sands process water, but at the same time, taking into account the variability of the water matrix, i.e. the water quality of different oil sands process waters that might come from different operators, and how could I make my solutions that I come up with for reclamation or treatment more versatile or more robust in terms of their applicability. This is one aspect of the challenge. The second aspect is that to make sure that my research is applicable and useful to all oil sands operators. And the third challenge is that I'm working right now with no standards in place. So I don't have a target. So I'm using kind of like moving targets that I can come up with based on my experience, based on my interaction with the industry, and so on and so forth. So that's another challenge because we need those targets in place eventually in order to set the treatment targets, in order to have implementation of these treatment or reclamation approaches going forward. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult, right? I love doing research to start with. I like to do research that has implications in the field. So basically, I focus on the fundamentals, but how can we make them apply? So that's my driver, my passion. And I'd love to have one day a legacy in the area of oil sands, water reclamation, that my work will be one of the stepping stones or the basis on which they come up with future regulations. That's going to be my legacy, hopefully, right? That's my hope. Oil sands companies, Syncrude, Suncor, CNRL, Total, and Shell. And Alberta Innovates Energy Environment Solutions, Equal Water Services, Bilargo Water, and Alberta Environment Parks. To be frank, I also was lucky. I got very good support from ASTech. All that money that comes from the industry is needed by ASTech, right? So I've been very lucky. My future plans is to be able to renew my chair for another 5 years. So we're in the process of submitting the application package, and hopefully it will be funded. This way we can focus in the next 5 years on creating other solutions for water reclamation. In the first 5 years, we focus on energy-driven systems or engineer systems in particular. Going forward, we'll focus on both passive and engineer in parallel. And hopefully we'll take it also to the next step, which is scale up and do some pilot work or field work, basically to look at some of the things we did at the lab scale to take it to the next level. So that's going to be my goal for the next 5 years. Feels good. I hope I'll be a winner, but you never know. But being a finalist, at least, it's a very good feeling, and it actually proves that my work didn't go without any notice. So hopefully it's appreciated by others out there, and hopefully my work, as I told you, will lead to some future implications in terms of managing the water in the oil sands.